You can Ashley can boop the shit out of hers.
He would boop.
I don't know what you're gonna use yours for, January. I really don't. You're just like, I got a
Baby, you
llama.
got a llama?
I'm gonna make
Yes.
sweaters. She can make clothes. Yeah.
Oh, okay. You're just gonna
that's
wait and stare
nice.
at him until he grows. Grow your hair harder, Llama.
Llama.
Welcome to the DANK Pod, the podcast where 4 Disney adults and no kids share their magical adventures. Join us as we explore the enchanting parks, savor Mickey-shaped treats, and ride Space Mountain without worrying about height restrictions. Disclaimer: this podcast is purely for entertainment purposes. We love kids, but sometimes we just want to ride the teacups without them. Thanks for tuning in. Let's get dank.
All right, let's do it.
We're ready for the magic of Disney. Welcome to the Dank Pod.
Oh, we're here.
Yeah. Oh, yes. We're totally here.
We're
Told me to
back.
do other things.
This week on the Dank Pod, we got a review of Win or Lose. We're going to opine on that one. We're going to talk a little bit about Epcot Flower and Garden Fest. The SAG Awards are in. We got the results from that. A new popcorn bucket. I think there's a new trailer coming out. We'll touch base. We'll check that slot before we head outside the Berm and see what's going on in Legoland and Universal Hollywood. And then we'll get on a social media soapbox and we'll see if we've got any rapid fire questions on tap after that. Is everybody ready to get dank?
Get dank.
Get dank.
Dank time.
Dank time.
Want to hear some Disney news?
I sure do. What do we have on deck?
So on deck, everybody's favorite, Epcot, is bringing.
Hold on. When you say everybody's favorite, what do you mean?
The majority.
Your favorite.
The majority?
majority.
Okay.
Well done.
I guess.
So Epcot's Flower and Garden Festival begins March 5th.
Oh, and so that's why I think it's a good idea for us to go on the 8th.
I see.
Ooh, so you do want to go to
It'll be
Epcot
fresh.
because we were going to
That's what
go
I'm
to a
hearing.
different part.
It
But
makes sense. It makes sense.
it makes
for us to
sense.
go to
I like it.
Epcot.
We have
I
to.
don't
We,
know,
we
we
got to
have-
do it.
We have 3 months of the festival.
Yeah, but I want to be there when it's new.
When
it's
it's-
like
When
like
it
having.
still smells clean.
You ever have a hooker?
Oh.
Like you want a hooker first day on. You want to be first day on the job.
Oh,
every day.
wow.
You know what I mean?
Definitely not at all.
No.
Do I know
What if she had an
Oh.
all-nighter and you thought you were just, it was your first because you just woke up. But
See,
But more importantly, who's the hooker in this scenario? Is it Jonathan
Is it
or
your
is it
neighbor?
Epcot?
Oh, sorry.
Remember
In
that
this
one time?
situation,
The
it's-
neighbor.
They had a hooker
Oh,
neighbor.
babe, what's
Oh.
there for
yeah,
that?
you weren't there for that
That's really
conversation.
That's
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. What's
We were
happening with the
rent-
neighbor?
We were renting an apartment in South Florida and in Wilton Manors because that's typically a safer
the
part
fun
of
neighborhood.
Fort Lauderdale. Yeah,
The
And
gays always make it safe.
My
it's
parents
a,
almost bought a house there.
it's a polite space to be.
Yeah, it's polite there.
Yeah, I like it. You can there's a drunk taxi for free too. Like you can go.
Ooh, yeah.
You can get on the electric golf cart and it'll take you home at the end of the night. It's just a fun area. Anyway, we had a neighbor moved in upstairs and there were some loud noises going on. The handyman came down and they were like, we had never installed a pole in a living room before. And I was like, you're joking, right? And they were like, no. Turns out that she was operating a small business from that unit.
A rose.
Oh wow.
It wasn't that.
She likes that part. Do you think she filed a 1099?
A 1099. She did
No,
1099
that's
net.
all under the table, y'all.
Yeah.
Cash
It was
tips only.
under the table, on
Cash
the
gets-
countertops,
Babe.
on top of the bed, on all
Champagne
fours.
room.
So the International Flower and Garden Festival kicks off.
That's a hard transition.
the bed. That's where I'm gonna go. on
I
the
hope
8th
she
because
had
it'll be
flowers
fresh.
and
It'll be
find
fresh.
magic and
She was
bloom.
deflowered in that
Guess-
apartment, ma'am.
Guess what's going to be new this year at the Garden Festival?
What's new? What's gonna be fresh?
No, seriously,
Discover
what is?
new Moana-themed topiary displays, as well as gardens that celebrate fashion, playtime, and Inside Out 2, plus Phineas and Ferb topiaries. Make a grand return, it says.
That sounds
Wait.
Yeah, I
fantastic.
did see. I feel like I saw them on this festy
Phineas.
Phineas
and Ferb. It's a cartoon.
Before we continue, I want
listener.
everybody to know that we did it. We finally painted the mural this past. We
Did you
had this
hear
past Saturday.
You did?
They did.
Oh,
I'm
We
so proud
visited
of
the
you.
last
That's been a
weekend.
life goal.
it has.
Very
Um,
excited about the Inside Out 2 topiaries.
Yeah, there's no pictures yet that I saw, but
Exciting.
it's on the announcement page. And also, apparently, there's another concert series, which I don't think I Remember from last year?
Yeah,
There's a-
Rock the Garden.
Oh, Rick Springfield is coming. It doesn't resonate with me, but it might resonate with some others.
Ricky,
Yes.
That guy.
Tricky Ricky, he's gonna be
Jesse's
there?
girl.
So he'll be there
Jesse's
March
girl.
16th and 17th.
Oh,
Ooh,
The former lead singer of Boston, Tommy DiCarlo, will be there March 7th and 8th.
no idea what that is for us.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Cool, yeah.
In April, however, my little boy band Heart will be fulfilled if we go see 98 Degrees, whom I did miss at the last
We have to
concert
do it.
series.
It's your birthday month. What day is that?
And it's my birthday
Why
month.
didn't we go last time?
I don't know.
Mm,
Busy.
Yeah,
No, it was the hurricane.
April 27th and 8th.
you're merging your boy bands. I'm just saying because I think
Oh,
last
she's
time.
talking about Joey Fatone and Friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
But 98
that
98 Degrees was also there around that time. So they will actually be there my birthday weekend.
I just want to touch base on one topiary that I think is fake as fuck.
What?
The Groot one, it's just roots. It's just wood. They're like,
I mean,
how can
he's
you have a
wood.
yeah, like you can't have a Groot.
not
topiary-
flowers.
That's not-
topiary.
That's not his
His whole-
fault.
He's a plant
It's
to
not his
begin with.
fault.
Yeah, but he shouldn't be a topiary. Sorry,
The plain white
So
teeth are
he should
coming?
be
What do you got
excluded?
against Baby Groot?
I got it.
Hater.
That's
He's
teenage
big
Groot.
Groot.
Oh.
I'm not gonna lie, Phineas and Ferb. I didn't even know they were Disney. Honestly, I have no connection with them. I don't even know.
It's
I don't.
past your time.
Wow.
Like wow, is right. We have grace here, ma'am.
I
We're
would
not-
probably be more
Let's
impressed
see
with
when it
Perry the
ran.
Platypus, honestly.
Oh yeah, it was a
I'll
summer.
play it for you, babe.
What was it? The summer vacation.
There's gonna be a time where all these characters are gonna be gone, and I'm not gonna know any of these new fuckers.
well,
Yeah, this started in 2007, Natalie, on I'm pretty sure Disney
Yeah.
Channel.
but you
That's
know,
true.
you know the characters of Encanto, and you know the.
Oh,
character-
I
you
watched
know.
Encanto. I watched Encanto.
Yeah.
Open content.
They're like just because it comes out doesn't mean like you don't have opportunity to see it. What you know the Emotions movie characters, right? So you got
Yeah,
it.
your fave.
Yeah. Fucking bullshit. The dangerous situation for me is the butterfly landing. I gotta keep my hands in my pockets.
Oh. Why do you go in there?
He,
Well, I like to go in there. I just don't like bugs. So
Then you
a
shouldn't go in
beautiful
there.
bug.
Last time I was in there was with you guys.
Oh, wow.
oh my gosh,
We just do a
brought
brief
a serial
walkthrough.
killer into.
That's right, exactly. Take me in there.
keep
If I
bad
if I
company.
get that windmill look in my face.
Oh, speaking of serial killers.
Are they having ET?
Oh, wait, pause. The serial
Oh,
killers.
that's Figment. That's Figment. I'm sorry.
yeah, I was gonna say like it's a whole different park system.
Figment.
He's looking pretty rough there.
What did you say,
Actually,
Ashley?
he's got time.
He's got time.
Serial killers.
There are two
Serial
types. So there
killers.
are forced topiaries here. Oh, serial killers. Yeah, tell me.
Oh, I thought that was a great segue into the SAG Awards. Because Only Murders
Ooh.
in the Building finally won, you guys.
Have you seen Only Murders in the Building?
I have not, but listen,
I've-
I'm a
I've
Selena
never seen
Gomez
it.
fan all day. And I've
Actually,
heard great
yeah.
things about the show.
I was just
Well,
telling
I
you should watch
I
'em.
like Martin Short and
Steve Martin.
Steve Martin. They're a
Yeah.
great duo. Martin Short's awesome.
You know, we could be like Steve Martin and Martin Short, Jonathan, if you get your life together.
Which one is which?
I don't think it matters.
I think you have because you're tall.
You're definitely Martin.
That's heightism. Wait, hold on.
I don't think Martin's the tall
I don't.
one.
Hold on.
No,
They're
Natalie's
both,
Martin.
They're
Steve-
both
Steve
Martin.
Yes.
They're both
Steve-
Martins. You can't do that. You can't be like you're gonna be the boy. That's like you're gonna be
Well,
the
you know
white
what?
guy.
We can't be like you're gonna be.
Natalie's
you're gonna be the
Martin
masculine
Short.
one.
Natalie's
me-
Martin
me-
I was
Short.
gonna say, baby, you can be Martin Short because he won Outstanding Performance by a Male Actor in a Comedy Series for Only Murders in the Building. But they also did win collectively Outstanding Performance by an Ensemble in a Comedy Series. And I think she said it was like the first time they won for the series.
What's your favorite Martin Short movie?
Oh, I don't even know.
Santa Claus 3.
Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
Oh, that's a good
Canada O Vision.
What?
No, let's help them get their team. Did you understand what you said?
You said Canada O Vision.
What is it
yes.
called?
Let's
SCTV.
don't yeah. Go ahead. You got this. I believe in you.
Is it Is it SCTV?
It's-
I mean, SCTV was a. I don't know if Martin Short was on SCTV.
like in Epcot?
Yeah.
Yes,
Him?
he
I
got
don't think I
there.
realized
She's
that
so
was him.
smart.
I mean, I Googled it. I'm just.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, cheater.
You should.
Oh,
never.
Canada, a Circle Vision 360 film.
I didn't know he was in that. We
Yeah.
just watched that. We watched that this year. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Did you?
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
last year.
Well, no, yeah, last year. Like we watched it. Remember the day that I think maybe we showed you the waterfall.
Mm-hmm.
We may have
Yes.
watched it that day.
I don't know. We might have been by
Or
ourselves.
might
But
have-
I don't know if is it still him or has he been replaced?
I'm
it felt
Pretty
the
sure
same.
it's still him.
We can go see that on the 8th if you want. It's a very nice theater. You can't sit. You can lean.
Yeah, you can lean.
My favorite.
Okay, favorite show. Okay, go. You go first.
Captain Ron.
Ooh, Captain Ron's a good one.
I like that one. I use lines from that. Like when we go to Disney World, oftentimes I'll be like, I can tell we're getting close because when I left, we had just enough gas to get there, and we are out of gas.
Oh, oh, I can't movie quote
So
him, but
terrible.
I did enjoy that one. Sticks out for me, and I really liked Inner Space.
Oh, it has been years. Is that on any streaming services?
You
I
don't have a
excuse me,
supercomputer at your fingertips right now.
Way to like crack open the vault, Natalie.
What I would love to do when people would ask me questions at work, and I mean, it would just be for funsies because I would still help them, but like depending on my level of sarcasm that day, I would look at my badge and I would look at it and say, like, it doesn't say manager on here. I'm gonna have to ask you to get it together. It doesn't say Hulu or Netflix or Apple
Maybe
TV.
Apple TV.
I know, I'm just kidding. I don't know. That's a good question, Jonathan. Great question. I
Google
haven't
is
seen
not
it.
in.
I remember seeing it as a kid. And there was
Hulu.
Allegedly on Hulu. It didn't come up
Mhm.
the first time I googled it.
We're gonna look for that because that is a good
Well,
classic.
write
What-
it down. Don't
what
expect me
about-
to
what
remember.
about Steve Martin?
1987, y'all.
Yeah.
Steve Martin, the one that sticks out for me, and I can't say it's my favorite. Probably my favorite would be like Father of the Bride. I love them together, and I think it's fun.
That
But
is a
for
good one.
Steve,
Pink Panther.
it resonates for me like
Three
from
Amigos,
childhood.
duh.
was Roxanne
Oh, that's
because I always remembered his big nose.
the jerk for me.
But what about Three Amigos?
I was gonna say Three Amigos, but I don't remember the movie like that. That's with them and Chevy. But it's fun. Yeah. What if they took away the Three Amigos ride in Mexico? Yay or nay? Are you guys down for it?
I haven't been on that
We
one.
haven't been on it.
You know, sometimes I struggle when we go to the
You haven't been
parks
on Three
because-
Amigos, right?
No, because I feel like I'm not sure how to feel about them.
The
Do you think
park
they're
or the
mildly
people?
racist?
I think that they're mildly racist. But like when I watch a whole bunch of white folks running around with the Asian lids on,
Mhm.
like I'm like I don't know how.
I
to
was
feel
I
gonna
mean,
about
what-
call it an
you could-
Asian
is it-
sombrero, but I know
is
that's
it-
wrong.
Right, that's racist as well. So what? Okay, but what if like I think
I'm
the, like,
reading too much into it. I'm sure.
right, absolutely, because like what if you saw it in a way of like a brief taste of these cultures that most people this is the only glimpse they're gonna get.
Yeah,
Like me.
yeah. That the one time we went to Canada and we were standing next to Canadians, and I was like, "Why would you come to visit Canada?" And they were like, "Oh, we just wanted to see what you think about us, eh?" And I was like, "Well, okay."
Did they
well,
tell
we-
you what we thought about them?
I mean, we told them, but we was like, we like your maple syrup and
Free healthcare.
your free healthcare, and we like your red and black buffalo checks. Don't you know?
Also not opposed to Justin Trudeau. But that's a separate conversation.
Yeah, we're gonna
Justin, let me
talk
look up
about that
Justin
later.
Trudeau.
He's a little Josh Amaro.
Justin Trudeau. Oh,
Interesting.
oh, he's the
He was.
he's the
He
prime
was.
minister.
Yeah.
Oh, he's not anymore?
He's not anymore.
Yeah.
No, he stepped down, right?
Yeah,
As of
yeah,
as
he
of
was on.
really recent.
Yeah,
Actually,
because I
he
feel
was-
like he just like gave a speech with the recent shit show that's happening.
I can't.
He's got stuff.
Don't get me
to say.
started. on the organization of Gaza for.
No, we're
Really?
not
Can't
going
we talk-
there.
what are you talking
Who
about?
else? Who else won awards for SAG
Yeah.
What are
awards?
you talking about?
Okay, okay,
You know
okay,
who
okay,
else-
okay.
We're gonna do a camping trip.
You know who else won? Timothy
else won?
Chalamet.
No, he
Chalamet.
didn't.
Chalamet. Yeah,
Chalamet. Is it Chalamet?
He finally won one, you guys, for a complete unknown outstanding performance by a male actor in a leading role, which sounds like a big to do for him.
Yeah, he's
Mm.
pretty
Good for
young.
him.
He was
He
really
is.
adorable afterwards, where he was like, I didn't actually write anything down speech wise this time because, I've been nominated so many times for other things and didn't win anything. He's like, so of course, the first time I don't prepare is when I win. So as far as I know, this was his first big win as well. A Real Pain also won outstanding performance by a male actor in a supporting role for Kieran Culkin. He's having like the best
know
last
what?
12 months of his life.
I like it. Kieran was really good. I liked the story, but I think it could have been better.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was
Well,
definitely
he's getting a lot of praise, like himself.
He
He
did
did
really
great.
good though.
And
Yeah.
He did
Jesse
great.
Eisenberg won something recently too for it, if I'm not mistaken.
Who's
So,
Jesse?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know who
Yeah.
Jesse is. Look up
He did.
you know.
He did the movie where he was
the
the
Facebook movie, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
where
He played the
played
Zuckster.
Zuckerberg.
Zucker.
Timothy's
Yeah.
29.
he's a baby.
Wow, I know he's super
Did you see who
young.
he's banging? Good for Timothy. He's having a good year.
Timothy's in over his head. All
That's
Timothy
okay.
can do is Timothy has two choices. He can try and fuck it up accidentally, or he can just lay back and let it happen.
He's having a great time.
That's where he's at. He's got a lot of forehead. I feel
He's
like
got good hair.
I feel like
I think he normally wears his hair down. To be
Yeah.
honest, I think
well,
he
in
covers it.
his photo on the site has his hair pushed back a little bit, and his hairline is higher than
He's supposed to be like
it's-
Bob Dylan.
It's more of a 5 head here. I think
It's not a 5 head. You're being judgmental.
It's
your
all
hair's
right.
fine,
The
Timothy.
man got
If
an
you ever
award.
listen to this, Timothy,
He got an
don't listen
award
to
for
this
that
man.
forehead.
Finally,
That's
finally
right.
got
Good
an
job.
award.
Finally
Good
got his
job.
award.
Shogun
winning
also
forehead.
rounded out with 4 wins: outstanding performance by an ensemble in a drama series, outstanding performance
4
by
wins?
a male
Ooh,
actor in a
which-
drama series.
It's on who?
Yeah,
Are we
Is
interested?
it?
Should we check
I'm
it
very
out?
interested in it, but you have
It
to
has
pay
been
attention.
Yeah, it has been
Oh,
I like the preface.
fully.
It's like, Natalie, your attention has to be, you got to lock in.
Yeah.
You
I
gotta
can pay
lock in.
attention.
It's been
I can pay
fully winning
attention.
across award season. If
It
I'm not
it
mistaken,
has.
but I don't know anything about it, so I really should.
Also,
speak on
too,
it.
because they speak Japanese, so sometimes it.
Oh, yeah.
Subtitles.
You have
Sometimes,
to read it.
sometimes I
Yeah.
forget that I have to read it, and I'm like, wait a minute, I don't
Oh no!
understand
See,
Japanese.
one thing about me, is
I gotta
love
keep
a
reading.
subtitle.
But sometimes I
Yes.
forget that I don't
Sure.
understand the
That
language.
makes sense.
What's next in our rundown here?
So
Oh,
my
shit.
my last inside the Berm Disney news is: have you guys seen the new popcorn bucket? It dropped over in Disneyland, which is not technically in our Berm, but it is in the Berm, and it's Powerline Max.
Is this
How
acceptable?
am I?
Because
Love
Like-
it.
Look at how cute he is.
It's not
you
bad.
know, I
Do you
was
buy
gonna
popcorn
share.
buckets? Is this a sipper or a popcorn bucket?
It said it's a popcorn bucket.
I was
Put-
gonna
put
share a
the-
popcorn
Yeah.
bucket
In the-
last
in
week,
the-
but I
his bag.
didn't.
So that's all I got for Disney news.
Let's give our review for win or lose.
Bro, the shit
Okay.
was so sad.
What was your
Who goes first? What's the lineup?
impression? Did it
Ooh.
meet or exceed?
Ooh, you know what? Everybody answer base questions.
I'm gonna be honest. I'll answer my question first. My first impression.
Calm down.
I love
My
this.
first impression. It exceeded. I was very pleasantly surprised.
Nice. I agree. I think it exceeded my expectations as well. I was stoked. I was stoked on it. Natalie, what were your expectations met, exceeded, or depleted?
I would have to say if I would have had expectations, they maybe would have exceeded. I didn't have expectations because I was just going in.
You just went in for the fun.
I just went in, and it was very good. Where before we started recording today, we started watching the new. I like that 2 drop at a time. That gives me joy. I appreciate. Spoiler alerts. Pause. Walk away. Fast forward. Talking about it. I like how it's the different stories of everybody, what they're going through.
In the same timeline, right? It's like the same.
And
like,
I like how they
week or
keep
so.
going back. Yeah. To
Different
see and
perspective.
from all the characters that they've hit so far. I like how they internalize, I don't know, but like in their security blanket, whether it's the shield or whether it's the Rochelle, like she's the
Yeah.
business suit. Oh, very cute. Oh, you guys haven't seen this shit. Sorry.
Well, I mean, it's okay. It's okay. You're not giving anything away there. But
No,
yeah,
no,
they
no,
each of
no.
them have their own sort of armor to protect, or
Yeah.
or like the whatever the peer, like the I don't know if it was peer pressure.
Well, I
like
was
the
gonna say I
monkey on
don't
her
think
back.
that was her armor. I think that was like her insecurities.
Yeah.
Well,
like
that's because
her-
we're not. Well, I'm talking about for the referee for
individual.
the
Yeah.
yes
Yeah.
for the
The
and that's why I say it's
personification of what they're dealing with, right? Like how
right.
they,
Whatever struggle it may be, because like for her it was self doubt, for him was protection and validation, for others we'll continue to see their other parts, which is it's very fun, very creative. I like how they did it.
Nice.
Yeah, this one was unexpected for me. I don't know what I was expecting. I went in kind of blind and just there, for the ride, like you were saying. And I was moved.
Yeah.
I was not expecting to feel so much in a short amount of time. It was like Inside Out, and it made you feel your feelings, and it made
They really did make you feel. I'm surprised Jonathan kept watching. To be honest,
genuinely,
I love that. Yeah, I am stone cold
especially with
inside.
the first one, like
yes, that
the
first
critique
one.
of a parent, or the absence or lack thereof of a parent, and the wanting to excel at something that the parent is going to acknowledge you in.
Yeah, like
That
that
didn't resonate for you?
validation.
No, I don't give
Oh,
a shit
okay.
about. I don't give a shit about my
JK.
parents. Fuck that.
But as a kid,
Well, when I was a kid, like I got on the level pretty early on where I was like, my parents don't like me. They like my siblings for different reasons, but for some reason I'm the odd man out. So I was like, I was very independent at that point, and was like, I'm just gonna do whatever the fuck I want to do, and if they're gonna let me keep doing it, then whatever.
no
Like,
trauma at all.
no, yeah, I mean, there's probably some built-in trauma.
Yeah,
that
I was
is,
being
like,
sarcastic.
oh,
Yes,
But
that
yeah.
was sarcasm. That's
I
how
would
she's
just go off.
absolutely correct.
I would just go off and have adventures and not give a fuck. Like, I would leave the house and walk 10, 12 miles away and then have to walk that shit back. And just, like, they'd be like, where were you? Just be like, I was just right around the corner, Mom. Do whatever I want to do. Yeah, I had many, many adventures that I should not have had as a young child. You couldn't do those things today. Yeah, we're looking forward to it. So far, so good, though.
Do we know how many episodes there are?
Right now, there's 4 out. Two dropped today.
Yeah,
So-
Pixar's doing the damn thing, so good for them.
Oh,
Yeah.
you mean like how
How do
many
you-
there will be?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a great question, General say.
Well, it's the week leading up to the championship, and they're only on like day 1 or 2.
Well, it's not.
It
The
goes
thing
through
is
it
that
all.
they're not focused on the days. They're focused on everybody's story. They're going back on the
Google
same
says there will
exact
be
timeline.
8.
I
Okay.
thought that
Google
might
says
be 8.
It's
They're
we're
going
halfway
back
through
to the same
series.
timeline.
I'm very
Nice.
excited because this is Pixar's first TV series. How do you think the formatting is working for them in a TV series format?
I think they're doing a great job.
I think it's hard when you're like, how do you do a TV series on a streaming network? It becomes extremely challenging. Either you drop all those episodes at once and let people binge it, or you drop them like they're doing.
Well,
they're
and
doing them two
Good
at a time.
time.
And a short episode at that, right? Like, I think they're
Only
cramming
1
a lot of-
minute.
I think they're cramming a lot of story in a short amount of time, and I think it's serving well. I don't
It's
think
very
it's,
impactful.
Yeah, I don't think it's overwhelming. I don't think it's too mushy gushy. Like, I think we were drawn in, especially with like episode number 2 with the umpire, and we were like, where is this gonna go? Like, is it her? Like, without giving anything away. So I thought we were very like drawn in for, again, such
Same.
a short story.
Mhm.
It was
I'm-
impressive.
I'm
'Cause we
interested
don't
Yeah.
react that way.
to
every
see
time.
things go full circle. I think a lot of times we line up our own fears and insecurities like a firing squad unnecessarily. So I'm interested to see like the finale. I'm hopeful that people have built it up in there. Like when she got rid of her insecurities in that first one, and she took one for the team, pretty much. Or like,
Well, but did you see the end of the second episode where it wasn't like her sacrificing herself at all? It was just an organic ball. It was an
She got-
organic hit.
yeah, she got
Yeah.
smacked in
So
the
what?
face.
And what you'll continue to see, and I
Is
appreciate
the
too.
outside
It's everybody's.
perspective?
It's everybody's perspective. So like my yeah, she was valiant, but like to the world, it was like just an accident.
Yeah,
What are
exactly. Go ahead.
sorry.
No, hit me,
I'm
January.
thinking, what are some lessons that adults can take away from Win or Lose?
Patience. Things aren't always what they seem.
See, I think it's perspective
Right?
or perception. I always get those two
And
confused.
I mean,
I mean, both of those
You
are
want
kind of
both.
aligned or can
yeah,
be.
you want both.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, well, one is for
between-
yourself, but the other is for what's happening on the outside. And I think it's really important, especially as a parent, which I personally am not, to try to make sure that you're looking from your kids. I think perception,
Perspective
perspective.
from someone else's perspective. Like
My
how
computer's
how
frozen.
you perceive things and what and the perspective of others. Yeah, I think that's a very interesting. I'm excited for it. I'm excited about it. I think
Do you think it could lead to more Pixar series?
I think they got to make money off that studio. So
Yeah.
yes.
Well, I think a lot
mean-
of streaming services are finding that you can make a lot of money with things that aren't just movies, like releasing in the movie theaters. And I think we're seeing that now with more box office movies being released on streaming services. So I think this is Pixar dipping their toes into that thought process.
The pandemic brought about a lot of change, and once you let that, you can't put the genie back in the bottle, so to speak. So I think the way they make money is going to be different. The way the studios make money off the movies is going to be different. But you've got Netflix producing movies direct to their streaming service. You've got movies across how many networks? It'll be cyclical. So we may see the demise of movie theaters of sorts.
Kind of like the mall.
Don't say this. It makes me sad.
There's some, when I was a kid, we used to go to we had like $1.50 movie you'd go to.
That still exists.
Yeah. Like it's
Just the movies that have been out for some time.
I'm not gonna break out the projector in our house anymore because I don't need a 10-foot theater screen when I have an 8-foot TV.
That's because you just got a new 35-foot TV.
Right, but I feel like it's like a lot of homes have actually his grandmother's TV is bigger, but she's blind.
You know,
So-
I get it. I get the appeal of being in your home.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. But I also enjoy the movie experience. I told
Yeah,
Natalie
Jonathan just doesn't
recently
like people.
when we saw Interstellar at my dad's house.
Mm-hmm.
It's a great movie. She loved it.
Yeah.
Her mind was blown, right?
Oh yeah.
When we saw it at an IMAX screen, I felt like I was in space with him. Like
Mm.
the
Oh, I
immersion
found
can
your
be
post.
very real.
Yes,
And it gives you a different experience seeing it in two different formats. It does.
Yeah.
Like I just felt like space felt so much more vast on that tall ass screen.
Mm-hmm.
Like it was beautiful.
Wow. I like it. Shall we move on to the next segment?
No.
Check that spot.
Wait, is it check the slot or outside the berm?
We're checking a slot.
Oh, check it.
Check the slot.
Check it out.
Okay, let's check that slot. We got two emails this week.
Ooh.
One is from Run Disney, who wants to do some Run Disney stride stuff.
Fun.
Marathon weekend 2026. New Tales unfold. We gonna do it as a
Hard
team?
pass.
I didn't think
So
so.
you,
That's
so
why.
you signed up for that?
No, I just get it. But let's go over here. We got an apology from our dear friend.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah.
But why?
Yeah.
100%.
I wonder
Always a
why.
bummer.
Yeah. He
'cause
told me he told me he cried last time he heard our podcast.
Actually,
He was-
the opposite
said-
of that. He tells me the opposite of that in here.
I know, because he's a strong boy. Let's go.
Who wants to read it?
Checking the
Bet.
spot.
No, he needs to do it.
That's right.
This is
You
your
read it.
segment.
That's right. She's right.
Let me get into character.
Getting your
All right.
beardy voice.
Beardy boy.
Hello. And just let me know if it's
Oh, no.
accurate representation.
No. Wait.
Hello.
Wait, am I gonna help you find the
This
right
is-
octave, or are you just
it's
gonna go
fine.
in?
I
Do it.
picture Justin being far more fun than that.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Hello,
Can I hear you say
So-
honey or darling?
darling.
That's
No,
way
you're
too
going.
masculine.
No. I need more.
Well,
I
That's
need more
not beardy at
bounce.
all.
More
I need-
bounce.
yeah.
Darling.
It's closer, but not it.
Closer.
What do I need to
That
do
was
to
too
improve
more
it?
close.
Can I get just respectfully, more a little bit like not like I'm
Do you
not
need me to,
saying.
hold on. Do I need to dial up the gay? Is that what you're asking? Just use
Like,
the words, dear.
no,
I'm not going to be
no.
offended.
No, it's let me hear some gay.
Hello. That was subtle. That was
No,
subtle.
he's cool
He's-
gay. Can you give me cool gay?
What-
He's like,
hold on. Who's cool gay?
he's-
What's cool gay? What's cool gay like? Give me an example
that
of cool gay.
that gay was like preppy gay. I want more like let's hit the club and get some drinks gay.
At the club, get some drinks gay. I don't know.
It's
if I
Oh
been a
know.
man,
minute
this
since
is
he's
so
been
It's
out
been
of
a
to
minute
club,
since I've been to a club. I'm old. I'm in bed by. I start winding down 15
It's
minutes
past
from
our
now.
bedtime.
Hello. Is it
Okay,
pretentious?
I'll take it. Can you open your hand for me and make it
Oh,
yes?
my hand.
Let's
Okay,
go.
so
Hit it.
For our listeners, my hand is open and I'm using them to help accentuate
Spirit
Ah.
our
fingers.
conversation. They are
That's
spirit.
right.
They are
As a matter of fact, I want you
directorial
to look at
fingers.
look
She
at
can't even
look
see
into
you. Look at
Justin's
her.
eyes while you Justin it. Go. You see him looking at you. I see him.
Hello. So I want to apologize for my grammar. Usually when I listen and I write you guys, I use voiced to text and I do a quick proofread. Oh, I get it now. And I
Yeah.
do a quick proofread.
You know why you get it? Because you're in Justin mode. Because I bet
I'm in Justin
regular.
mode.
It just
Now-
took sentences. He had to warm up.
Grammatically, it's popping out.
You're doing phenomenal. You're really getting the
I'm
vibe. Let's
Channeling
go.
my inner Justin. After listening to you guys, trying to read what I wrote last week tells me I need to do better. I just want you to know I laughed so hard and made fun of myself. Well, Justin, we're not making fun of you. I got a touch of the tism,
You're lying.
Justin. Okay, no, I'm not making fun of him. I'm trying to make myself I'm trying to channel my inner Justin.
Stay in character.
Okay,
Let's go.
Yeah. Me. I usually have more to say, but that is usually because I'm not caught up. But for once, I am. At 45-degree angled crying laugh emoji, 45-degree angled crying laugh emoji. And he follows it up with a
Well,
question.
pause here.
We're going to pause here because we're going to bring this one back
We're going to bring
later.
it back.
All right.
We're going to use his rapid fire.
I'm going to use his rapid fire. He did also comment on this, but on our show, but I don't have those
Just-
handy. What do you say? Hold on, Natalie has some tidbits.
Natalie
Hit
has-
me, Natalie.
Has commentary.
No, go ahead.
Oh, sorry. We got comments from Alec.
Oh, we do?
Yeah.
I didn't know we get comments.
Yeah. We
got both of them?
Got comments.
Got both listeners this week?
Yeah, both. We got the dual factor. On the In Gad We Trust episode, listener Alec lets us know this episode was wild. I couldn't stop laughing. Heart emoji, heart emoji,
Yay,
heart
Alec.
emoji. Yay, Alec. Also on the Oscar noms episode, Alec chimed in with, my favorite Disney song right now is This Wish. When I was a child, everybody wants to be a cat.
Oh, that's a good
Yes,
song.
that was back when he liked pussy. And then
Or maybe he wanted to be a cat so he can get some dick.
oh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. I like it. On the Super Bowl Licks episode, he comments, the merchandise that I wish the merchandise that I wish a lot of the children's clothing is awesome, and I wish that they would make the adult version of it. Alec, I'll clue you in. Size does not matter to me.
Wait, but what was it? I'm sorry, the beginning.
So he had merchandise that he wished that he could see a lot of, I'm assuming. Is what
Yeah,
that
it was like, what do you want to see more of in the park?
In-
Like, who do you want to see more of?
And he
Right.
sees like children's clothing that he likes, but they don't make it in adult
Oh.
sizes. So
Okay.
I was gonna let him know that when I see elements in the park that don't fit me, but I want to have them, I buy them anyway, and then anyway, and I do. That was me mispronouncing anyway, and I do an applique onto larger apparel. So, and sometimes if it's too big for me, like if
Which means he cuts it
I
and
bait
then
and turn
sews it
Yeah.
onto another piece
So
that does
are
fit
you
him.
are you saying that the beardies can submit
No, Jonathan doesn't like
clothes?
to be. No.
I don't. I
Jonathan
don't
doesn't
always
like
like to
be
take. I don't like to
tasked.
take. I don't like being. Yeah. If only I had a
You're not a
friend
tailor.
who shared
You're
that
not a
with
tailor.
me. Yeah, I'm a seamster. I don't like to be. I don't like when people dictate projects to me. I like to
He'll
create.
do it as a surprise.
Oftentimes I'll do it as a surprise, but I'm just putting it out there that you don't have to be super handy to do this. You can just take let's say I took a garment like a sweatshirt, and I want it, and I have this now because we got all those Sam's Club Disney sweatshirts for like $4 and change, and I cut them up, and I will just take you can buy like the iron-on patch glue backing, and then you just iron it onto the fabric, and then you can peel off the backing, and you just iron it onto something else. And then I typically chase it with a stitch, and that's an applique. You can make all sorts of stuff with it that way. I'm sure you've seen some of the stuff like the denim jackets and the sweatshirts that I do or the denim vests that I do for Ashley from time to time. But yeah, don't let that get in your way. Don't let it slow you down. Do something
Just
you
learn
vibe
how
on.
to sew.
Yeah, just learn how to sew.
I
You
mean,
can mess
yeah,
it
but
up
some things
perfectly
like
imperfect.
size wise don't, won't transition. Like if you know what I'm saying. So
Occasionally, yeah.
yeah,
It's got
I
to be
get
like
it. I
a
get it.
big piece, like a bigger piece, like like a
Not
full
always.
shirt kind of piece.
Remember that time we went to the outlet and we got the size small children's haunted mansion pajamas?
Remember when they fit me?
And they
That
fit
was
you.
weird.
She put them on. She was like, "Oh, these fit."
Little shortish.
Wow.
You don't have to make them into anything.
No, but I mean, sometimes there are some things. We have a lot of pieces actually that are just kind of waiting for him to figure out what to do with. Like we have a 4X Marvel shirt or something.
It's Marvel Pride.
Marvel Pride in the closet, and it's a beautiful piece. It was just ginormous, and so we're just waiting for him to have an epiphany of what it's going to be made into.
Yeah, I could turn it into lots of stuff. And then on the Tush Push episode,
Super Bowl.
Push here. Super Bowl Licks was the previous one. But on the Tush Push episode, depends on the situation. If the weather is just right and I have the right amount of snacks and drinks, and if I don't have to use the restroom, I'd wait 85 to 100 minutes. So that's how long.
Like for anything?
for anything. To get into the
It's
park,
for the ride,
to hang out with me.
For the ride.
Yeah, for the ride. So
It's got to be perfect elements then.
we want to thank our listeners, Justin and Alec.
Yeah, we had 2 this week.
Yeah, two listeners this week. If you are a listener and you're listening and you would like us to listen to what you have to say, feel free to email us at thedankpod@gmail.com. Again, thedankpod@gmail.com. And or you can always just comment on the episode. All right. We love it. Thank you so much. And we'll touch base with Alec shortly.
Also, I'd like to give a shout out to our producer for learning how to check the comments. I know at one point that was a hurdle. So, you know what? We're all growing in this process, and I just can. I knew you could figure it out. You're thriving. I love
You're
it.
doing
I'm proud
such a
of
good
you.
job, baby.
You're
You're my
doing a good
best
job.
friend.
Give him
Fucking jerks.
Can you
All right.
can you hand him a gold star for me, please?
Oh,
my bad.
I will. Where do you hide
Why
them?
do you want me to subscribe to this gold star metric
You
system that
started it.
you forcing me to jump in on? All right, are you taking us anywhere, Ashley?
I guess it's time to go outside of the berm.
Thank God.
Even though I kind of went there earlier, but it was to a different berm. But now we're gonna go outside.
But it was
of
like
all the
it's
berms.
like the inside the
It
berm,
was
just long
inside a
distance.
berm, just not necessarily our berm. So now we're gonna go outside of the berm.
The double E.
the berm.
The berm. So I came across this thing. So did you know that Legoland is opening an aquarium
Where at?
in
No.
Legoland, and it's called Sea Life Florida? See, I don't have any details. I cannot
It is
find
called Sea Life Florida. It's
enough
opening
details.
May 23rd. It brings the ocean to life with awesome marine encounters and interactive exhibits.
Yeah, but it doesn't tell me like how big. Like, are we talking like Georgia Aquarium big?
No,
or are we
no, it's not
talking-
that. It's not that big.
Are we talking SeaWorld big? Or are we talking?
They're in Winter Haven, right? So like Winter Haven is
I know
like
what Winter Haven is. It doesn't tell me how big the aquarium
it's
is.
on the chain of lakes, so it's like next to like water sources in the state. So it's just natural that they would bring some sort of Lego themed. You know, the issue is, would you get on a boat made out of Legos?
So, are you saying that because they're near lakes, that just makes perfect sense as to why they would open an aquarium?
yeah,
I
they
mean-
do offer boat tours.
I think it has more to do with like the clientele. So arguably Legoland is probably catering to a younger clientele that's not looking to do quite as many activities as one would do at Disney World,
Yeah,
and it's more cost effective. So I think this is a more calm yet interesting activity for that age group, if that makes sense. Tickets seem to be starting at about $90, but that includes Legoland and the Sea Life Aquarium. It appears as though it will be inclusive in their pass holder option, but I'm very unclear. I could only find limited dates. It opens May 23rd.
holy
Exciting.
smokes! Is this their
They're
annual
expanding.
pass?
Yeah,
Their full price annual
So-
pass is $260.
right now.
They're a little
But
baby.
it's
Do you
worth-
guys? Let me see everybody's hands up. Let me put your hands where my eyes can see. Jonathan, thank you.
She's fucking robbing us.
Do you guys know what Legoland used to be?
Cypress Gardens.
Baby, what's your other hand? Okay, that's okay. You're fine. Everybody can put their hands down. Okay, okay. Did you ever go to Cypress Gardens?
What was Cypress Gardens?
So it was Legoland.
Well, but like it was Legoland. They had Legos.
They just moved some Legos in
Oh.
after. they
It was
bought
it was a botanical garden themed park.
Yeah.
And
And
I never got to experience it. I would have totally taken you, babe.
Aw, thanks.
I
That's
love
what-
it.
It's pretty much a lot of it was the same. Like if you went to Legoland early on, it's pretty much.
Did
the
they
same
replace the
thing,
flowers with the Legos? Lego
Yeah.
flowers?
pretty
I would
much.
get in a
They're-
Lego boat.
Actually.
Theme.
Oh, so it's
Oh, that's
outside of the
right.
berm, and it's not even outside of our berm, but it's outside of the California berm. See, I've been keeping it where the parks are because we have limitations, we have boundaries. So much to everyone's joy, Universal Studios Hollywood, not to be confused with Orlando, there is a Fast and Furious supercharged attraction which has been ragged on for years. It is not anybody's favorite ride by any means. So effective so the last ride for the current Fast and the Furious ride in Hollywood, Universal Hollywood, will be March 10th. They are then dismantling it and turning it into an outside like super roller coaster.
Is this still gonna be
New
Fast and
roller
Furious themed?
coaster.
It is still going to be Fast and the Furious themed.
Is this? Do we know who's
Oh,
making the
okay,
roller
okay.
coaster? Is this Intamin?
I didn't look that up.
Intamin like the cakes?
How many roller coaster companies are there?
There's a few besides like Disney
me to look it up?
Entertainment. Disney has their own tech stuff but they
Mhm.
still use like Intamin, and then you can buy a roller coaster on Temu if you want. It'll show up for like 10 grand.
Oh, biggest fans and the letter J. Or Justin. Just so we're clear.
There's no mistaking. Not at all.
There's no mistaking. Although Jonathan did do a great job at harboring his inner.
Yeah, Justin, let us know what
Justin.
you rate Jonathan's Justin impersonation.
Mhm. And Alec, I want yours too. That's important because that's your husband. Would you say that like if Justin went out, like you never saw Justin again, you'd hit up Jonathan for comfort, or
I'm warm. I'm very warm.
He is.
I
he's
can't
toasty.
stand you. All right, hit me with the question.
Question.
All right, you guys ready? Is everybody braced?
Ready?
Ready?
If you were a Disney movie, if you were in a Disney movie, let's pause.
Yeah,
gonna edit
we're
that
not
out.
used to
we
Justin
go.
submitting grammatically correct sentences, so they threw us
No,
off.
we're
with
gonna
this
edit
one.
that out. I can't stand you. All right, pause.
Channel your inner
All
Justin
right.
when you say this.
You
too.
were in.
Like, you
No.
gotta say it like him.
No, you're
Gay it
ridiculous.
up for.
All right. If,
I have the tables have turned.
oh my God, if you were in a Disney movie, what would your animal sidekick be, and why?
I have a question about the question. Does
Absolutely,
this
Ashley.
mean that we can pick a movie and a different sidekick, or are we stuck with the sidekicks that we get in the movie that we pick? Because I feel like the question's not clear in that.
Ooh, that's
So we can pick a movie with and bring in our own other Disney sidekick.
So I don't think he's asking you. To
I'm
pick
getting
the movie. He's
clarity.
just saying like if you were in a Disney movie,
Yeah,
a Disney style movie,
No.
right?
See, I didn't get that at all.
What
What do you
No,
mean a Disney
I would
style
say
What
the
would your
movie
animal
and whatever
sidekick be?
What's
sidekick
a
you
Disney
want.
style movie that isn't a
like a
Disney
princess.
movie?
If you were in a princess movie, like are you choosing?
Like
Yeah.
a Disney themed
Let's have
movie.
fun.
yeah,
That's not what I got from that.
or
memo.
or it could be like any Disney style where you cartoon, you have big eyes and shit.
Like Toy Story.
Toy Story. Or
We
yeah,
just
man,
have
yeah,
a
yeah,
real
sidekick.
quick question. I need to know if
We're phoning
when-
a friend.
when you say if you were in a Disney movie, what would your animal sidekick be and why? Do you mean like an existing movie with a sidekick, or any movie, and then we're like, or do we make up a movie? Oh, damn! I
this
just
is
threw something else in
spiraling.
there. All right, if I may have some clarity, you can shoot me back with the checks because Alex said.
Genie was an animal. God
Oh,
damn it.
Were we all
we have
wrong?
Alex answer. Do we? You know what? We
Aw,
have a
It
we have a
wasn't
guest.
Alex's question.
But he's providing an answer.
Okay.
He's joining in the answer.
Oh gosh.
He said he would be a zebra named Deborah. Okay, what movie?
Deborah the
Deborah?
Y?
Is it Deborah or Debra? And is it is it Zebra and Deborah the zebra or
That-
Debra the zebra?
I need
Deborah-
to know
Debra
what
the
movie.
zebra?
And very valid question: is it zebra and a zebra named
Debra.
Deborah, or is it Debra the zebra?
Oh, I like it. Debra.
I read
Out of
Deborah,
control.
but you know what?
It's-
It's
yeah,
definitely
if
Debra.
it's-
I already
if it's-
know.
Yeah, if it's Debra the zebra or Deborah the
That
zebra.
was a good job.
I try to put myself inside of Justin.
Oh my
But
Jesus!
that was Alex.
Yeah, it is Alex. And,
Oh, sorry.
Justin said that his would be a small clawed Asian river otter. I just want to reiterate. So we're just saying the animal. We
We're
don't.
just
The
saying
movie's
the-
not
Oh, we
relevant.
don't even care about
We're
the
just
movie.
saying we don't care about the movie. We're
We
just picking
just-
an animal.
So it's being
Ugh.
an animal sidekick. Okay, my bad.
We've
I
got
misunderstood the
we've got
assignment.
one very.
So
we've
wait,
got,
but wait.
We've got Debra the zebra.
I think the question now. I think I get it. I think I get it. So now I think what he's saying
a
is
fucking
that real life
translator.
we are actively in a Disney movie.
We're in a Disney movie.
Right
and
now.
we each have an animal sidekick.
And which sidekick do you want and why?
I want the
All right.
llama.
All right, what?
Yeah.
Like Cusco?
That's an actual. Okay, so this is good though. This is good
Poor
though.
Cusco.
That's progress because that is an actual.
That's an
That
animal.
is an animal.
I would
Yeah.
pick a raccoon.
Okay.
Nico?
Oh, there is one that exists. Yeah, I like him because they have hands. He can get me
They-
things.
They got opposable thumbs. Cool. I like that. Go ahead, Ash. Who'd you choose?
Doug.
Like the
Yeah,
dog.
The
I'm
dog?
impressed. But she's taking a dog. She's gonna cry.
And he talks, and he would be able to tell me
My raccoon would talk for sure. Even
You're a
more
kid-
like
yeah,
Rocket.
You
It
can
happened
have a talking-
again.
yeah, you can have
Dobby
a
went
rocket.
by.
Oh.
I gotta think of it. Let me think of an animal here.
Do you want
Oh my
suggestions?
God.
No, I do not want suggestions. I need to think of a good, solid fucking animal. An animal that, like, do I want my animal to be big, like a horse that I can? I
Nope.
want a fucking dragon.
Sisu.
The dragon from Maleficent.
I want
That's
winged,
a baby bitch
I want-
dragon.
Yeah, I want a winged dragon.
Like Maleficent?
Oh, she's sexy. I want to be able to fly on my dragon's back, and I want my dragon
Like Pete?
to breathe fire, and I want my dragon to love the shit out of me. But I don't want like a giant dragon. I want like a minivan
Do you see how
dragon,
hard it is? to
just
make
so my dragon can come inside the house. I want my dragon to be able to enter my home and hang out with me and chill with me. Also, I want my dragon to purr. I want my dragon to have fur.
No, I want my dragon to be the size
Madame
of like
Mim?
a 5-story building.
It sounds like you want Falcor.
Yes, Is that a Disney movie?
Nope.
You know what? Fuck it. He said I can have any animal. I want Falcor. I want Dog Dragon.
We know a dog looks like Falcor.
Mm.
We can try to kidnap him for you.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
No, we wouldn't do that to him. He's so loving.
What's the other one? Also, like the sky whale from the Airbender.
Oh, Appa?
Appa.
He's
I
delightful.
love
He's
Appa.
like
so
He's like a sky
Yes.
buffalo, sky
Mhm.
bison, sky bison. That's what it is. I'll take the sky bison.
Man, that was a roller coaster.
Sky whales are something else, though. Sky
And that's
whales are
also
from-
Nickelodeon. You like going
Yeah.
outside.
He
I
went
can. I'm
outside
sorry,
the
man.
Berm.
Yeah, I'm in the Disney movie. I can have any animal I want to be my sidekick.
That's true.
I'm choosing the sky bison. 'cause
stole
Justin
it.
did not.
He's
He did
huggable.
not set the boundaries.
It's my animal that I'm choosing.
now
I'm taking a
he's
sky
bending the
bison. He's
rules.
huggable and he flies.
Which we
He
he's
Oh,
learning.
God forbid, Jonathan bends the rules, gives him a little fucking tweak, so that I can make it happen
Wait,
the way I
did
want
Natalie
to happen.
give her animal?
Yeah, she's getting a raccoon.
Oh,
She-
that's right.
She was like, "What I want is a talking raccoon."
Tap him. He would speak
She
several
wants-
languages.
She wants to be able to dap up, and he can
It's a
do
solid
Yeah.
request.
Yeah. All
Can
right,
you
that
dap
was
up
a-
your animals? Nah, one of them will crush you. Will scratch you up.
The other one will spit at you.
You can Ashley can boop the shit out of hers.
He would boop.
I don't know what you're gonna use yours for, January. I really don't. You're just like I got a
Baby, you
llama.
got a
Yeah.
llama?
I'm gonna
Yeah.
make sweaters.
She can make clothes. Yeah.
Oh, okay. You're just
Oh,
gonna
that's
wait and stare
nice.
at him until he grows. Grow your hair harder, llama.
Llama. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, you have been talking.
Cisco's funky.
Yeah,
He's spicy.
yeah. I like it.
What
All
a
right.
good question, guys. Thank you.
Is that a good place to end here tonight?
Yeah, let's cut it loose. It's been a
Okay.
day.
Day.
It's been a day.
Thank you.
Stay
Dang.
dank.
Stay dang.
Stay down.
And that wraps up another magical episode of the Dank Pod. Remember to rate, review, and subscribe wherever you listen. Find us on the gram at the Dank Pod and send any questions, comments, or suggestions to thedankpod@gmail.com. We hope you enjoyed our chats and Disney adult takes on Walt Disney World. Remember, even as adults, we're all just kids at heart when it comes to the magic of Disney. Thanks for tuning in, and until next time, stay dank.